Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club Plus for the PS5. My name is part of this year's story-based gaming channel, and today, what very well could be the final side story equals. Let's jump right into it, shall we? I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Okay, everyone, we're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking, since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, sorry. Sayuri and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then, we take a map and plan the most efficient route, so we can get most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically, we get all the food we can, then we come back here, and we all eat together. That's all. I love how our entire plan is about just getting food. I'm all for that, sorry. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you could come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your permission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Ah, well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, that's kind of tough, because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah, that's too embarrassing. Aww. Come on, Yuri, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh, but you have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Maybe I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and just do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. That's just a habit. I need a break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Aha, wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine. You can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I want to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a great safe way to express myself. You know, like it's just a poem, and then I could share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know each other too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping. Haha, don't remind me that. Oh gosh. Yeah, it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much. I want to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. Because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club wasn't going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? Uh-huh. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. It was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who went to fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Saori tried so hard to get to know me, it felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the component of friendship. Saori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club, and thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who's easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I have ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh! You're so cute that I'm going to throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Saori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh, well, for me, it's actually true. So, what are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart. Sorry, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this. It still went before me. What a show off.
I like how the music changes as each girl speaks.
I was just following up on Saori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess when it comes down to it, it's that I'm in a much better place mentally than when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I know what's for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about the feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just to ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst.
Natsuki's voice chokes a little.
We love you, Natsuki. I hate that it was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I never could do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't happen the same without you. I mean that. All the dots. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes me someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay.
Natsuki wipes her eyes.
You helped me a lot too. It's so much just fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I want to say, so Monica could go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference to me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that was my best for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problem. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people, rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sari, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us.
With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sari writes the word trust on the chalkboard.
This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side.
Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes, understanding.
I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case,
Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect.
I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one.
Sari writes balance.
Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to come close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me.
Yuri writes reflection.
I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now.
Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki.
Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. You could have just asked.
Monica hands a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then, Natsuki sighs and writes self-love.
I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So, there, that's my contribution.
Together, everyone stares at the words on the board.
Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature.
Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well.
Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first? Or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone. Ready? And click. I'm really glad we all talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get something writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not like sharing it. That's okay.
The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to the desk, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Saori stretches, then does the same.
But Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper,
unsure of where to start.
Just move your hand.
Monica mouths to herself.
Right the way into your heart.
Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Hey! Oh, that's a really nice story. I love how there was a final side story to tie everything together. And I also love how the credits aren't all weird or horrific or about sadness, but about, I mean, this is almost like 2 different games. You had this one game that was just like a punch to the mental face. And then you had the side stories, which are like a punch to the mental heart. And this game really just, it's amazing that these are the same characters in the same game, because you could almost play these side stories. The game calls the game a horror game, but the side stories are not a horror game. The side stories are deep reflections about 4 girls who are struggling with mental health issues and about how they've overcome them. And this was absolutely beautiful. And I'm left in absolute awe over this experience. It's been incredible. But we're not done yet. We still have to get all the unlockables and everything, which I think I've gotten most of them. I had to get like the ghost animation that plays when you start Act 2, and that may take a while because it's like a 3% chance. Thank you, dear player, for joining our story of friendship and literature. Oh, I almost brought a tear to my eye. That was sweet. Made with Love by Team Salvato. So yeah, we got a lot still left to do, and we have the, I would have liked seeing a picture of, there it is! I was about to say, I would like seeing the picture of all 4 of them, and there it is. Oh, that's so cute. Aww. That is amazing. Friendship and literature. Finish all the side stories. So that is the very last side story. Nothing left. So we still need to go through all the mail. We need to go through all the pictures. But like I said, there's the ghost thing that we had to do, and then we had to go through all of this. But I believe that will be it for Doki Doki. So expect one more video, one more post video, I guess I could say. You know, that will tie this all together. Before we go though, I do want to say thank you all so much for joining us on this journey. The credits just rolled, and even though we have one more video, I do want to say thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for providing with the thumbs up on the like button, subscribing to the channel, and just being here. I do want to thank our wonderful, amazing Patreons and members, Techno Trouble, Chinniku, Benny Ruskin, Tappers, Zuzulus, and of course Nella Doodle. Thank you all so very much. Y'all mean the world to me. And when I say I don't just mean those 6, I'm talking about you all. If you're listening to my voice, you mean the world to me. So thank you so very much. I love you greatly, and I will see you again very, very soon. Until then, hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.